Hello. Welcome to SRX Creates. Today we are going to cover Life and its Diversity, Lecture 2, which is in your first and third summative. Okay, Class 9, WBPSC Board. We know that we are very late with our syllabus as my semesters are also ongoing, so videos will be a bit late, but I will complete your syllabus and that's my promise. So, our topic is today classification. In our last class, we studied about basic properties of life and origin of life, aspects of biology, and importance and significance of biology in our daily life or subjects or studies. Okay, so today we are going to study taxonomic hierarchy or taxonomy. So, what is this? Taxonomy is what you know. Let me explain you this. Okay, there are many types of organisms. Okay, if we do not categorize them, if we do not segregate them into a specific group or specific classification, then how will we identify them in our need? Let's say we call mango in Bengali aam, in Hindi aam, but in Spanish something else, in French something else, in uh, Uriya it's something else. So if one person has different synonyms or one thing has different synonyms for other. If Hindi mein manushya is human, manush is human, everyone is human. So if you want to say human, you have to say so many things. But if we say Homo sapiens, we all know who are Homo sapiens, we humans. So now what is taxonomy then? For diversity of taxonomy, there has been arisen continuous evolutionary process. Okay, without continuous evolutionary process we cannot achieve so many diverse situations. So continuous evolutionary process were there. So what is continuous evolutionary process here? We studied in the previous lecture that origin of life, how does it came. Okay, continuous evolutionary process terms here that the evolutionary process like variation, mutation, we say skipped, because variation is what you know, the changes, like I look different, you look different, we all are dissimilar to each other, but we are connected in the same similar characteristics, right? So this is the thing. We have about 1.7 billion species that are known. There are many to be discovered yet. Okay, or it may reach to 30 millions. You can see the number and diversity of living organisms is enormous. It's so big it's impossible to study without classifying them. As I said earlier, that there are so many, so many things we have. If we do not categorize them, like plants are here, animals are here, fungi are here, then it will be such a massacre here, you know. So we have to create a very easy process so that we can remember, we can identify, we can study, we can bring out relationship. Okay, so the branch of biology which studies the principle and procedures of classification, nomenclature, identification of organisms is called taxonomy. So now, what is taxonomy? The producer of classification of so many diverse organisms with the principles or procedures, okay, of biology. Like what will we do with this? What will we do? No, classification, nomenclature, identification. Okay, so of what organisms? We living beings. Who are living beings? We. Basic properties of living beings all were completed in our last class. So it was first used by whom? Augustine P. de Candolle. Okay, he was a Swedish scientist. Now, what is taxonomy? Now, taxonomy is made up of two words: taxis and nomos. Taxis and nomos. Taxis means arrangement and nomos means law. Okay. Now, the laws of arrangement, that is what taxonomy is. So, taxonomy means the rules or principles of arrangement of classification. Okay. Now, there is something brief discovery, some history. We don't have to study that because history is not life science. Life science is about biology, us. So, we will just study that. Now, What are the three main components? As I said, identification, nomenclature, and classification. Say after me, identification, nomenclature, and classification. And what is identification? It's assigning an organism its correct name, placing in proper taxonomic category with its specific characteristics. Now we all have specific characteristics. The characteristics of a bird and the characteristics of a dog are not same. So they have specific characteristics on their specific genera. Now, the proper taxonomic category like species, genera, kingdom we will study further. Now this has to be assigned an organism correctly. Without this we cannot do that. Another name the organisms will be assigned as per the rules will first come under identification. Without identifying such groups, such species, such diverse organisms, we cannot create a nomenclature and a classification further. Now nomenclature. Nomenclature deals with application of correct scientific name to a known plant or animal. Let's say known plant mango. Mango is Mangifera indica. Now the application of correct scientific name mango, if we say Mangifera indica, let's say Russia, let's say America, let's say UK, let's say London, anything, everyone will know it as mango. But if we say arm in Russia, in America, no one will understand that. Okay, so for that what we have to do, we have to universal name. This universal name is known as scientific name. Okay, what is known as universal name? Scientific name is also known as universal name. Okay, this nomenclature should follow international rules. Why I said it's universal? Because universal rules, international rules are to be followed here. Now classification, how will we classify? Into groups, into basis of the relationship. Now crow, let's say crow, pigeon, and let's say sparrow, they all come under what? Aves. Now this aves is what we are going to talk about. Now on the basis of specific characters, organisms are grouped into specific classification like species, genus, family, as I said. Now the similarity is somewhere high and somewhere low. Now cat and dog are different, right? But they were somewhere same as animals. Now their similarity in animals ends here, so they are different. मतलब वो तो किसी जगह सेम थे, इसलिए उन लोग एनिमल्स में कंसीडर हुए और पेट्स में कंसीडर हुए. फिर किसी चीज के लिए उन लोग डिफरेंट हो गए, डिफरेंट के लिए उन लोग एक नहीं दिखने को रहे ना. वही, they are not same all over but same to some extent. So this is what I am trying to explain you. The importance of taxonomy we are coming. What's the importance? First let's learn what is taxonomy. Now taxonomic hierarchy. Now taxonomic hierarchy is what? It's Linnaean hierarchy. Now let's knew something. Carolus Linnaeus. My handwriting is not, because I'm writing with mouse, my pen tab is not working. Okay, Carolus Linnaeus. Main aim of taxonomy is allot to an organism of proper place in systemic framework of classification. This framework is called taxonomic hierarchy. Okay, let's say firstly in school when you are a new student, let's say in class 9 you have gone to a new school, new environment, your class teacher came. Now she's asking, what's your name, dear? You will say, let's say my name Sri John Shane. Now from which school do you belong? My school is, let's say, XYZ. Okay, what was your percentage? 89, ma'am. Now what subject do you like? I like biology. Now if teacher asked you what's your name and you said XYZ, would that be proper there? It was very improper there. So this correct systemic framework of classification will be required here. Means first your name is what people will ask. No one will ask which class do you study. Everyone will ask what's your name. Your name is the first Clarity there, okay? Carolus Linnaeus is who invented this taxonomic hierarchy. That's why it is Linnaean hierarchy, because proposed by Linnaeus. Now, what is the definition of taxonomic hierarchy? Systemic framework of classification in which taxonomic groups are arranged in definite order from higher to lower categories is called hierarchy. Now see, let's say you are a boy. You are Indian. You are Bengali. Okay? Okay, these are characteristics. So, somewhere as a boy, you can be international, right? You are similar to every boy in this world. Now, Indian, you are only referred to a specific state, country, okay? Specific country you are referred to. Every Indian are Indian here. Every boy is Indian. Now, Bengali, a specific community or a specific regional language. Or if we say West Bengal, we can say specific state is referred to here. Means the similarity is decreasing, right? The place we are decreasing also. The distance we are, area. Let's say this is the world. Okay, here you are boy. Let's decrease it more. This is where you are Indian. This is where you are Bengali. So the similarity is decreasing. You can see it. This is where there is said higher to lower categories. Now we will learn so many categories here. This categories will refer to your higher to lower categories, which will be, this is the order. This is the correct order. You have to learn this order. Nothing to be learned. Practice one or more times. It will be easy for you. Okay. Each taxonomic unit. This is taxon. This is taxon. This is taxon. These are all units of taxonomy. Higher to lower. If we say this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. So each of them are called taxon. If we say both of them, they are taxa. Plural is taxa. Singular is taxon. Now, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. You can learn in this way. KPC OFGS. I learned in this way. KPC OFGS. KPC OFGS. Say it 2 or 3 times. You will learn this. And K for kingdom, P for phylum, C for class, O for order, F for family, G for genus, S for species. Okay. Now we'll also learn how to write a scientific name. Okay. Now, kingdom. Kingdom is what? Highest taxonomy category, and all are included. All plants are included in plant kingdom, and all animals are included in animal kingdom. Means this is where you are boy. Okay, means whole world, jitna bhi ladka hai, all are same. Okay, all have similar characteristics. A boy should resemble. Okay, now the next category, division or phylum, means let me explain one thing here. Plantae means all the plants we see, all the animals we see come under this category. Come under this category, kingdom. If you see a plant, let's say curry patta, curry leaves, curry leaf plant, it's plantae. If you see a dog, it's from Animalia kingdom. Okay, simple. We are Animalia. The spinach you ate yesterday is plantae. Okay. Division or phylum. Division is for plants. Phylum is for animals. Let me write it here. Division is for plants. Phylum is for animals. Phylum is used for animals while division is commonly used for plants. As I said, division or phylum is formed of one or more classes. Now see. Phylum Chordata contains Mammalia, Aves, Reptilia, etc. Division of Spermatophyta contains 7 classes of gymnosperms, 2 classes of angiosperms. You don't have to remember this. You can just take it as examples, but you have to see one thing. I have started from the first, but the least difference you will find in species. Okay, why? Because in kingdom everyone is considered into one, but in species there are different categories where someone is categorized. See, class. Now in division or phylum, Let's say this is one class, this is one class, this is one class. They both are considered into division or phylum. Okay, this is class, class, class. Now, a class is made up of more. This is what there is. Like many classes will form to order, many phylums will form to class, many kingdoms will form to phylum, like this. Okay, but sorry, not kingdom will be there, only phylum, many phylums class, many class orders, many orders family, many families genus, like this. Okay, as I said, class dicotyledony contains several orders like rosals, sapindales, ranels. Class Mammalia includes Rodentia, Carnivora. Carnivora is like dogs, cat, tigers, panther, everyone. Okay, easy. Order one or more related families. Let's say, okay, your brother, his mother, his father, your sister, his mother, his father, you, your mother, your father. They all constitute a family. Okay, these families all refer to order. Like this is your bade papa, chote papa, apne papa. All come to a order. Okay. Now, order polymondials contains families like Solanaceae, Convoluceae, Poaceae, Brassicaceae. Carn Carnivora includes Felidae, Canidae, Hypenidae. Now, see, this order, this thing, it is so like it's not complex, okay? But as you are in class 9, there are nothing like this things you have read before. But when you will promote it to class 11, you take biology. There we will see how this thing is there. This is very depth in class 11, but not here. You don't need to understand this also. There are simple things we will learn later, but these are examples only. You have to learn this as examples. Let's say Felidae is for Felis cats, Canidae, Canis familiaris dogs, Carnivora, they all carnivora. Solanaceae is potato, Poaceae is for wheat, Graminaceae, okay, Brassicaceae is for pea. Now, family. Category family contains one or more genera, as I said before. Many families. Sorry, one or more related genera means what? Two genera constitutes one family. Okay. Category family contains one or more genera means two genus contains one family. Let's say genera of a family have some common characters. Common characters. This word, common characters. Common characters means different families from different by each other's by some important characters. There will be some important characters grouped. Okay, grouped means some group have these important characters and some have the opposite also, but they all come to a family because the main important characteristics are same. Let's say Felidae contains genera Felis cats and Panthera leopards, and the family Solanaceae contains a number of genera like Solanum, Datura. These all are potato. Okay, Solanum tuberosum, potato. Okay. Now, genus, group of related species, as I said, share contain certain correlated characters. Certain, as I said, certain. A genus may have only one species, monotypic genus, or many species. As we say, Homo sapiens sapiens. So it's a polytypic typic genus. Okay. Solana has S tuberosum, S nigrum. Panthera contains P. leo, P. tigris, like leopard, tigris, tiger, panther. These all come under Panthera, so they are Panthera. Okay, very clear. See, if you find it boring, it's not boring actually. You have to wait for class 11 to study this. You will study there everything. I will also provide you notes so you won't forget this. I have the notes because it's from 11, so I have 11 notes. मैं जब क्लास 10 9th में था तब मुझे भी समझ नहीं आया था, so you don't have to worry. A group of genetically distinct organisms. Genetically distinct, not physically, genetically. The genetic equation, the genetic material is different here, which resemble one another in all essential characters. What does it mean? All essential characters? Let's say this is a face. I am very bad at drawing, okay? Nose. Let's say, leave this. Mouth, eye. Everyone has eye. Nose, Everyone has a nose, everyone has a mouth, everyone has nostrils. These are all same. Like this is what is referred to here, like essential resemble in essential characters. Interbreed freely. Interbreed means different breeding is possible in nature to produce fertile offsprings is called species. Say this is one species, let's say this is one species. Okay, you can do interbreed. Inter means always international, means different people. Okay, different means same species, different people. Two human, one female, one male prepare one offspring by the process reproduction, as we learned in our previous class. Fertile offsprings means they should be fertile later. What are not fertile? As I say, listen, what is not fertile here? Fertile, what is not here is, let's say a tiger and a lion are mated, means they are breeded. So they will form liger, which is sterile. Sterile means it can't move forward with its generation because the reproduction process is not for that species, because it doesn't follows the natural law of species, actually natural law of living organisms, actually. Okay, like mango is a species indica of genus Mangifera. Spotted is a species of tuberosum of genus Solanum. Lion is a species of Leo of genus Panthera. Tiger is a species of Tigris and Panthera tigris. Now, what we have to learn here, very specifically, mango, very important. We have to learn mango. Mango is very, 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 very important. Mango is like required. You have to learn mango. Okay. Kingdom, Plantae. Division, Angiosperm. Okay, we will study angiosperm. You don't have to worry. What is angiosperm? What is plantae? We will study. So plantae, this is a plant we all know, but it is angiosperm. Okay, what is angiosperm? We will study later. What is dicot? Dicot means seed can be divided into two parts. Dicot. Okay, sapindles is the order. जो मेरे लिए एक्सप्लेन करना अभी इसी वक्त इजी है, मैं कर दे रहा हूँ. जो तुमको समझना पड़ेगा वो मैं बाद में करवाऊंगा. सो डोंट टेक एनी चार्ज. So Anacardiaceae is the family, Mangifera indica. Don't ignore this, because you have to learn this in class 11th also, including three more. Okay, there's a long chart. So this is very important. Mangifera indica is very easy to remember. Plantae is also easy to remember. Angiosperm also, dicotyledons also, but sapindles and Anacardiaceae is quite, you know, like kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata, superclass Gnathostomata, class Mammalia, order Primata, family Hominidae, genus Homo, species Homo sapiens sapiens. Now, this is one thing, very confusing, but not, I will make you that like, okay. Now, what is superclass and subphylum here? We didn't study about that. Now, we only studied about kingdom, division, class, order, family, genus, species, but there are many more in between these. In class 11, you can see that. Okay. Now, you can do this by seeing Google or something, but it's not important for you. But if I provide you notes, you can see definitely there. Binomial nomenclature, scientific method of giving names to all organisms that can be easily distinguished from and one another. As I said, now, according to the system, each organism, whether plant or animal, bears two names. First is generic, second is species or specific epithet. Okay. Homo sapiens, here Homo is generic name, species sapiens is the specific epithet. Now, standard references recognized for binomial nomenclature are Philosophia Botanica. Now, these references are used for naming them. Okay. Systema Naturae is written by Linnaeus, so that's why it's this binomial Dipod Namkaran. Okay, it's a Bengali term. Like two names, let's say here, Homo sapiens, two names. Binomial means two. Okay, done. Very easy. Lecture will be quite long. Okay, 40 minutes maximum. Rules of binomial nomenclature. Let's say first, who gives it? International Code of Botanical Nomenclature (ICBN) gives for plants, and International Code of Zoological nomenclature is ICZN. Okay. There's something wrong in this because in NCERT it's International Code of Botanical Nomenclature and it's one is International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. Time to update the codes and resolve the controversies, if any, the rules framed by this. Now the rules, what are the rules? First name will be genus and the second is species. Means the species will be the second one and genus will, but the name, what's the term called? It's generic name and specific epithet. Specific epithet is not written here. Specific, write it in your book. Specific epithet. First letter of genus is always capital. Okay. Second, the specific name after the written should begin with small letter. As you can see, S here is small, O here is capital. Now names derived from Latin or are Latinized. ये Latin था या इसको Latin में किया गया है. No two plants or animal genera should have the same name. No similar name is allowed. Means Mangifera indica will be 2. It's not possible because then it will be hard to distinguish or difficult to distinguish. Name of the author who first described the name of the species is added at the end. This is like kinda optional because you won't see this anywhere. Now you have to learn this. It's in your syllabus. Anyone can ask you a question except these also because there are many. There are only 10, but you have to read one or more, one or two more also. Now 5 kingdoms of life. We will cover only this much portion, okay? Not more, okay? 5 kingdoms of life. Now, as I said, there are kingdoms. Plantae and Animalia were discovered very first by Linnaeus, but then many came and R.H. Whitaker, as I said, did this classification further where Monera, Protista, Plantae and Fungi Animalia were done, okay? But now the 6th classification is also there where Protista or Monera or something is divided more, okay? Kingdom includes prokaryotes like Mycoplasma, Monera, Mycoplasma, bacteria, Actinomycetes, Cyanobacteria, blue-green algae. Now, kingdom Monera is specifically for bacteria. Okay, sole family is bacteria. Now, what does this kingdom include? These are examples. Okay, Cyanobacteria is blue-green algae. See, this is algae, but added in Monera. We will learn this. Why this is. Mycoplasma, bacteria, Actinomycetes. These all come under Monera. Now, what are its identifying features? Like you are a human, you are like you have eyes, nose. What are its identifying features? They are unicellular, prokaryotes, and are primitive forms of life. Means they are unicellular prokaryotes. Means they are underdeveloped. Okay, unicellular means one cell only. They have one cell. And underdeveloped means the nucleus is prokaryote. Prokaryon or means the prokaryote, the word means false nucleus. Okay. Means primitive. It's the prokaryotes are as I have discussed in the previous video, eukaryotes have true nucleus and prokaryotes have false nucleus or underdeveloped nucleus. So they have the underdeveloped nucleus form here. It's written only here. See, no well organized nucleus. They are saprophic, parasitic, chemoautotropic, photoautotropic, symbiotic. Now let's understand it. Saprophic means who eat dead and decay animal or plants. Okay. Parasitic means when someone depends, like lichen depends on someone for their survival. Chemoautotropic means who make their own food like plants. Now plants when use chemical synthesis, then they are called chemoautotropic. Phototropic means the plants only. Photo means light here. Autotropic is what here? Autotrophs who use light as their synthesizing product also. Synthesizing ingredient. Symbiotic means who share let's say 50-50, like I will give some, you will give some, we will have a relationship, but we together will be in the symbiosis. Okay. Saprophic forms play a role of decomposers in ecosystem. As I said, dead and decay. I said no. Some members can fix atmospheric nitrogen. This increases fertility of soil. In this context, cyanobacteria has special significance. Archaebacteria, Methanococcus, Eubacteria, Rhizobia. Let me say you one thing of here. They don't have any cell wall. After cell membrane, they have a layer called glycocalyx. As their bacteria, you can see bacteria can grow anywhere. Like many very hot temperature, very cold, any unsettable temperature are good for them. So this glycocalyx helps them from ruining up. Okay, they can ruin because of the glycolysis. This can be slimy or very hard, like stiff, tough layer. This tough layer or slimy layer helps them to live anywhere. This is what Archaebacteria or Methanococcus is. Now, Protista. This includes dinoflagellate, euglenoids, diatoms, protozoa, slime molds. Now, they're unicellular colonial eukaryotes. Colonial means they live in colony. Okay, eukaryote. They are eukaryote minded. They are eukaryote but unicellular. They are unicellular but prokaryote. They live in colonies like this. There are many organisms, okay, but they live in this colony type thing. So mostly aquatic forming plankton. Planktons live like this, okay. Example. Membrane bound cytoplasmic organelles are present. Cytoplasmic organelles like, let's say, ribosome, let's say nucleus. Nucleus is well organized because it's eukaryote. Now DNA is associated with histone protein. What is histone protein? Histone is a protein which is mainly an ingredient for DNA. We will study this in class 10. Okay. It's not possible for me to explain you this because it's like step by step. You can't study words first, but you have to study alphabet. Now we are studying alphabet. How can we jump into words? No. Now, modes of nutrition are photosynthetic, saprophic, parasitic, holozoic. Now, holozoic is like, we are holozoic, okay. Holozoic means we will eat, we will break down the food, we will digest it, and we will just pass out the feces or the undigested material. These are holozoic. Slime molds play a role in decomposers. Okay, this means they are what? They are saprophic. Examples include Euglena, amoeba. See, there are many. Here is a one set of example. Here is one set of example. Here is one set of example. Here is one set of. Let me say these are not examples. Also, these are the categories, and these are the examples. You can be asked as define the categories or define the examples. Okay. Now the last topic for today: kingdom fungi, which includes mold, mildews, yeast, fungi, mushroom, puffballs, bracket fungi. These all are examples. Okay, let me say these are not the classification. The classifications are Basidiomycetes, Actinomycetes, and Deuteromycetes. Okay, they're all acrolophilous, means they have no chlorophyll but spore producing. What are spores? Spores are what you know. These are something like a sac-like structure where spores are in clot, and when they will be mature, they will fall here, and from there one more plant will born. Now they are multicellular. First multicellular eukaryotic organisms, vegetative bodies, filamentous called mycelium. Now this body is called mycelium. Mycelium. Now branches. These all branches are called hyphae. One hyphae. These all are together called mycelium. Same you will read in class 11, so be prepared. Cell wall contains chitin. Chitin is a substance which makes our cell wall. Chitin, very important. Reserve food is what? Glycogen and fat. Glycogen and fat is what reserved in their food. Now true tissues are absent. Remind this. It must be that there are not enough cells so that they can use true tissues also. Main point, right? Why true tissues are absent? Explain. Question can come. Mode of nutrition is heterotrophic, either saprophic, parasitic, or symbiotic. Means no autotrophic. They can't make their own food. Only association is seen here or dependence is seen here. Reproduction is both sexual and asexual. We will not study about reproduction here because class 10 is there, class 11 is there. Class 6, sorry, class 6, not point 6, kingdom fungi, same. See, same point for them. 3, here point 3, let me mark it here for you. Point 3 here, this point here, and this point here. Say the same thing. So these are common for them. And examples, as I say, mucor, penicillium, blue molds. These all is what in your lecture. Okay. I think you understood this. This was very easy topic. We will more deep down into hard topics or difficult topics. Like the next chapter is very difficult to you, I know. So bye bye. If you want to take my Shati course, do mail me, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.